If your future is important to you, watch this. Fraud as a word simply denote the crime of deceiving somebody in order to get money or goods illegally. Note, in your journey of wealth creation, don't allow anything to contaminate your wealth. Generally, everyone desire to be wealthy, powerful, and influential. Most time we get intimidated by the wealth and success of others and we start considering going into fraud so as to make it early. Let not the success or wealth gotten from fraud entice you. Fraud can give you immediate gratification but cannot sustain you for life. That is why the good book made it clear that food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouthful of gravel. Fraud can give you what you want now but your end will be worst. Everything that has eternal value takes time to happen. Don't concentrate on today forgetting about tomorrow. Jesus Christ prepared himself for 30 years and manifested only 3 years, yet his manifestation remained from ages to ages. Time of preparation is usually greater than the time of manifestation. Take time to prepare so that you will manifest and remain for your children and your children's children. Don't get intimidated when you see people involved in fraud making it daily. Wait for your time of manifestation. Consequences for fraud offenses are taken seriously and implemented rigorously. The administered consequences increase in relation to the offense which has been committed. Severe fraudulent crimes can be subject to harsh repercussions, such as long-term prison sentences. In the good book, there are numerous places that speak against fraud. If the good book can lay emphasis on fraud, think of the consequences. A chapter in the good book says, "Woe to those who devise wickedness and work evil on their beds. When the morning dawns, they perform it, because it is in the power of their hand. They covet fields and seize them, and houses, and take them away. They oppress a man and his house, a man and his inheritance. Therefore thus says the Lord, Behold, against this family I am devising disaster, from which you cannot remove your necks, and you shall not walk haughtily, for it will be a time of disaster. In that day they shall take up a taunt song against you and moan bitterly, and say, We are utterly ruined. He changes the portion of my people, how he removes it from me. To an apostate he allots our fields. Therefore you will have none to cast the line by lot in the assembly of the Lord." Wealth gotten from fraud is a contaminated wealth. Consider running away from fraud. It is one of the greatest sin because it corrupts the divine nature of human being by misusing their intellect and breaking the bond of love between humans. Fraud is the greatest sin of all. Therefore, those who have committed fraud will receive the most penetrating punishment. Run from fraud. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing. We love you.